Hello dear friends, welcome to join in with me for relaxing, easy, meditative movement and breath that is profoundly de-stressing, re-energizing and revitalizing the entire being. So let's just start by sitting down in the most comfortable position, closing the eyes down, connecting through our sit bones, or if you choose to lay down on your back, then connect through your whole back. So wherever you are, it's perfect for you in this moment. Feeling the spine and its elongation from the tailbone through the back to the neck. And then you can imagine the extension continuing through the crown of your head. So you are connected to the element of earth through your sit bones and to the element of air and space through the crown. And in between there is water and fire. So we are all the 5 elements of nature. The whole being is just mini universe. So nothing is missing, everything is always there. We are complete and whole. It only depends on our awareness if we are perceiving ourselves that way and living from that wholeness. And the awareness increases throughout our practice of dropping in into the space behind the mind where we joined with the one divine mind, beyond the personal self, with the one holy self that there is. And in that we reconnect again to the perfect balance, perfect harmony that we are. So let's be excited about our journey. And allow your breath to begin to cleanse you of any worries and stresses, any tension in the body and the mind. So feeling the breath through the nose as you breathe in, a little longer, a little deeper. Let the breath come to the belly, feeling the belly filling up with air like a balloon, expanding away from the spine. And on the exhale, the belly wall starts coming toward the spine. The breath comes up toward the chest first, expands the chest for a moment, and then comes up to the throat and out through the nose. And then again you inhale fully, filling the belly, filling chest, upper chest, throat, and then exhaling through the nose as the belly button come in. So just feel the breath coming and going, a perfect flow. Remember, the breath is connection to the spirit that we are. It's the bridge between the seeming body and the spirit of our true nature. So just breathe in joyfully, consciously through the nose, exhaling gratefully through the nose, all the breath out. With that we release tension, tightness, confusion, fear, worry. There is power in joining as you are sitting in your practice and you are in this session, in the joining with me. It's the two of us now, and maybe there are more people at the same time. So it takes two or more minds willing to go into the one divine mind. And then profound shifts, profound transformations and healing happen. So joining together in one holy self, the true self, wholesome, complete, harmonious, peaceful self. Take in 3 more breaths. And then bring in hands in front of the chest as you release your breath, this conscious breathing, and just come back into your regular breathing, connecting to our heart center. And preparing for one chant of Om to begin our practice. Let's inhale together. May this practice lead us from the unreal to the real, from darkness to light, from the time-bound consciousness to the timeless state of being. And so it is. Releasing the hands, relaxing shoulders once again, just feeling present in this moment. And then gently opening the eyes and stretching the legs in front of us. So releasing the legs, moving feet, maybe rotating ankles. Point feet forward, the toes forward, the toes up, toes toward you, pressing away through the heels. Feel the stretch in the back of your legs. Feel it in your back as you're pressing down through the buttocks a little more. Hands to the side, helping to elongate the spine. So there is a motion down to the mat and earth, and then up through the spine and crown to the sky. And then there is an active stretch in the back of your legs as the feet are flexing. And just feeling your breath coming and going as you hold the stretch. Let the belly come in, let the shoulders come down. Inhale fully, exhale with a sigh, and relax the feet at the same time. And just be with this sensation of letting go, of stepping into the energy body. Bending the right knee, bringing the foot close to the body. Moving the foot over the left thigh. Wrapping the left arm around the shin and knee, bringing it close to the belly and chest on the right side, turning slightly to the right. Feeling the extension in the left leg with the toes screwed up, slightly foot flex. Reaching up through the spine. Inhale the right arm in front of you. Palm down, exhale, moving the arm behind and placing it behind the low back, right on the mat around the center of the pelvis. Inhale, reach up through the crown, reach through the spine. You can close your eyes here. Feel the chest press forward. So maybe it's in contact with the upper thigh. Feeling the right lower belly in contact with the thigh as well. And again, feel the left leg engage with the foot flex. Inhale, keep reaching up through the spine, breathing in and out through the spinal column. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale, see if you could turn slightly more to the right with the upper body. And the turn goes all the way from the waist. Then you feel the rib cage engage in chest and then the shoulder. Taking 2 more breaths. Inhale again. Exhale, extending the right arm behind you. And on the exhale, bring the arm forward. Rest the right leg here. Close your eyes, hands on the thighs, shoulders roll down. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. Feeling sensations throughout the back, shoulder blades, legs, feet. Relaxing into the observation of the sensations. Bending the left knee, bringing the foot close to you, moving it over the right thigh, bringing it close to the belly and chest, wrapping the right arm around, holding the thigh and knee close, turning slightly to the left. The right leg is engaged with the toes flexed, with the foot flexed. Inhale, extend the left arm in front of you and pressing down through the sit bones and up through the crown already. Again, one more inhale, reaching through the arm, and on the exhale, bring the arm behind you and place it on the ground. Again, the palm is pressing down. If that's not available, you can press into the fingers. So inhale, reach through the spine, reach through the crown. Just breathe and feel the sensations throughout the body. Inhale again, reach up. Exhale, see if you can turn a little bit more to the left. Now feel the twist from the waist, rib cage, chest, and then shoulders. So be aware of different sensations showing up in the body. And you are holding these sensations in a peaceful space. No judgment, no worry. Just simple watching. It's just something passing through us, that's all. Inhale the left arm behind you, exhale, move it forward. Stretch your left leg, pause for a moment. Relax shoulders, eyes closed, take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. And just be with this, right here, right now. Everything is available to us in the present moment. When we truly plug in, when we plug in into the spirit that we are, part of the one divine mind, the one spirit, then all is available to us. Bringing the legs back to cross-legged position. Sitting nice and straight here with the sit bones pressing down, hands on the knees to start with. Now place your hands on the ground. And just see if you can keep your spine straight. You are leaning forward right now, but see if we can keep the spine straight instead of rounding it. So the chest is forward, the crown is up, face is forward, chin is neutral. Inhale fully, and on the exhale, keep your hips grounded, keep your glutes grounded, and keep walking or sliding your hands and arms forward. Just sliding until you can lower the head to, lower the chin down. Maybe the forearms come down on the ground. The chin lowers even deeper toward the chest, and just stay here. Breathe in a couple breaths here. Feeling stretch in the hips and low back, in the spine. Inhale, and on the exhale, lifting head first, aligning neck with spine and walking back into sitting. Hands on the knees, shoulders back. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. And just being with this. Feeling the body letting go. Taking the foot that's inside, bringing it forward. Preparing for the same stretch, but with the opposite knees, with changing the feet basically, so the knees can get even stretch. Placing hands on the floor. Keeping the spine straight. Inhale fully with chest forward. Start moving your hands or sliding, whichever feels right, until you come in really close to the floor, and maybe resting on the forearms and elbows, and maybe lowering the chin toward the chest a little more. But trying not to lift the buttocks. Feel the glutes pressing down into the floor. Feel them grounded. Keep breathing. And then inhaling, lifting the chin, and exhale, slowly coming back to center. Hands on the knees, eyes closed. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. And just feel this moment as it is, right here, right now. Feeling the back and different sensations showing up as the alignment of the body continues. Stretching the legs in front of you once again, feeling the release. Now bending the right knee, bringing the foot close again, and this time letting the knee drop to the right. And it most likely won't come all the way to the floor. And moving the foot so it can be comfortable where it is, close to your body or slightly away. Turning gently more over the extended leg and feeling the left foot flexed. Spine is straight again with the crown up. Inhale fully. And on the exhale, begin to walk your hands toward the ankle. Keeping the spine straight, so feeling the low back kind of pressing or pushing toward the spine, feeling chest forward, face is neutral, chin is neutral, and just walking with the spine in a straight position as much as it's available until the resistance in the body begins to feel so edgy that you need to stop. You need to stop the movement and just stay here, breathing into what you feel. It doesn't matter how far you went, we're going by sensations. So just feel the sensations here. See if the foot can be a little more flexed if that's available. And as you are breathing into the sensation in the thigh or the low back, then you are allowing more space and more opening to come in. And after a while, it feels like you can move a little bit deeper. So you inhale again, and on the exhale, feel yourself going a little bit further. And at some point, the spine is not able to remain straight, so you can round it by lowering the chin toward the chest. And just letting gravity pull you a little bit deeper toward the floor in its own timing. You just breathe and relax. And then on the next inhale, just lifting the head so the neck is aligned with the spine, and then returning back to sitting. Stretching the right leg, rolling shoulders back, pausing for a moment, Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. And just notice your legs, how different they feel. The right leg, the left leg. Just notice energy flowing through you, speaking to you through sensations. Our undivided attention is on sensations in the body. In that we are enforcing the alignment, the harmonizing of ourselves. Now bending the left knee, bringing the foot close and then dropping it to the left. Aligning the body more over the right leg. Relaxing the shoulders, spine is straight, low back is pressing toward the spine. Closing the eyes, inhaling fully, and on the exhale, walking the hands toward the ankle. So, of course, if you need to have your eyes open, you can, but when you close them, you're more connected to the sensations in the body. You're not measuring also your performance. So moving forward, again, see if you can keep the spine straight with the right foot flexed gently. And until one point, then when you move to this sense of resistance, then you are stopping. You are stopping right there and allowing breath and awareness to come into the area of tightness. And as you breathe in peacefully into what you feel, there is more space coming and there is opening for maybe moving a little bit further. So inhale again, and on the exhale, see if you can drop the body. Or if the spine wants to round, let the chin come down to the chest a little. And just kind of resting over the extended legs, surrendering to gravity here. Inhaling, lifting the head, letting the spine be straight, and on the exhale, coming back to sitting. Stretching the left leg, relaxing hands on the thighs, rolling shoulders back. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. And just be with this. Right here, right now. Stepping into sacred presence. Now we may move slightly back with the hands to the side, so easing the low back, so you can just feel your chest opening as the shoulder blades come close together. Feel the ease in the low back as you do so. Pointing toes forward, extending. Feeling the heart open. And then you can stay here, or you can lift the hips, coming into inverted plank. The face aligns, looking up with your eyes closed, and just feeling the chest and belly, pelvis, hips, legs and toes. Breathe in. Inhale again, and on the exhale, bringing the hips down, bending the knees, bringing arms and hands over the shins, lowering the head toward the knees, rounding the spine this way. And inhaling the head to center, and then crossing the legs once again, coming into sitting, lowering the shoulders down again, taking deep breaths in, letting go with a sigh, and feeling sense of deep relaxation. There are energies that had freed themselves from being stagnated in blocks and holdings, so your body is feeling more alive, more in harmony. Your mind is relaxed, empty of the old, open to clarity. Placing your right hand on the right side of your body on the mat, slightly away from the hip. Taking your left arm and bringing it over toward the right side. So the palm is facing down, the arm is close to the side of the head on the left side. Now feeling your left hip reaching down as you reach in to the right with your left arm. So the right elbow can bend slightly when you are going into deeper stretch. So you are in active extension, extending the left side from the hip bone, the side of the belly, so the oblique, the side of the waist, rib cage, under the arm, the side of the chest, feeling the opening, extending away and keeping the left hip in contact with the ground, like you moving in two directions, the hip down and the side of the body away. 2 more breaths. If you would look up, you see the inside of your upper arm. Inhale, slowly bring the arm over to the left, so the left arm places the palm down, the right arm comes over. So now we're feeling the right hip down to the mat, reaching over with the right arm, bending the left elbow slightly and reaching away through the arm, palm is down. Again, looking in the inside of the right upper arm, or just having the head in a natural way, and just feeling the sensation on the right side of the body, side of the waist, rib cage, chest, under the arm, releasing holdings. Inhaling slowly, coming back to center, hands onto your knees, roll shoulders back. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. And just be aware of all different sensations, sides of the body, spine, shoulders, arms, hands and fingers. Relax even deeper. And now stretching the legs in front of you once again, just moving toes and ankles, and then bending the knees, coming to table position on all 4. So the knees are below the hips, wrists are below the shoulders. And just coming into easy flow of the spine. So as you inhale, feel the belly coming down, the face and throat moves forward, the heart comes forward, and the tailbone and buttocks reaching away. Exhale, draw the belly in, lowering the head, the crown drops down, hips come in, palms pressing down, back arches like a cat. And inhale, lowering the belly, lifting the head and throat, tailbone and hips away. Exhale, draw the belly in, lowering the head, crown comes down. And just moving at your own pace, fully in tune with each changing sensation, with each changing movement. Remember, it is your consciousness and your breath that allows for powerful release. Next time your head is down, inhale, come back to neutral position and begin to lower the hips down toward your heels. And just feel this for a moment, and then lowering the chest and belly. The elbows can bend a little more, softening the arms, and the forehead comes down on the mat. Or you can have one fist on top of the other, having forehead elevated. And relax, comfortable exactly where you are. Feeling the ease in the low back, rib cage, hips, pelvis, connecting with the center of the forehead. Feeling grounded, peaceful. And then slowly coming to table again, preparing for downward dog, curling the toes under, lifting the hips, pressing back through the hip creases. Sometimes the hands want to walk a little bit forward when you do that. So just doing what feels right. Pressing back through the hip creases, lowering the heels down, head between the arms. Feeling the arms stretching, the spine extending, the legs fully stretched from heels to sit bones. Breathing into this. And maybe pedaling the knees if that feels right, giving the other leg a little deeper stretch through the calf. And then coming to full downward dog again, head between the arms, feeling the spine, the legs. 2 more breaths. And then lowering the knees down and sitting the buttocks on the heels, rolling shoulders back. If this doesn't feel right to you, you can come to cross-legged position, or you can come to child pose first to release the downward dog, and then to cross-legged position. So relax the shoulders. Have your attention on the center of the forehead and drop into the deepest peace and tranquility. So we are learning to relax even in the midst of motion as we are going through the poses. We are not doing it through forcing and efforting. We are doing it in easy flow. Now shifting the hips to one side, so you can extend the legs. Same from the cross-legged position, you can extend the legs and then bending the knees, shifting the hips forward and laying down on your mat. So moving into supine position, back is resting, spine is resting, arms slightly away from the body with palms up. Connecting to the ground, surrendering any remaining tension. Bringing feet together, opening the knees to opposite sides, feeling the opening in a butterfly here. Thighs open, the area of the hips. Feel your feet pressed together. You can bring your hands on the low belly and just feeling the breath in your belly. Moving your hands up and down. Now bringing the knees together, pausing for a moment, feeling relaxed. So we are going a little deeper and deeper into relaxation with each stretch. The knees are bent, feet are on the ground, crossing the right ankle over the left thigh. And just feeling the right knee reaching away from the body. And then lifting the left foot, moving both thighs and knees closer to the body, close enough to clasp your hands in the back of the left thigh. So the right arm comes in between the thighs and the left arm from the outside. Relaxing the left calf, just holding the left thigh in your hands for a moment. Pelvis is on the ground. See if you can flex the right foot and the left foot. If flexion feels good, then you keep it. If not, just relax the feet or one foot. Inhale again, and on the exhale, begin to bring the left thigh closer to your belly and chest. Feeling sensations on the right side in a powerful way. Just feeling tightness or heat in the thigh or the glute. Breathing into it, or even in your hip. So going as far as you can go without going over your edge, and then just stopping and feeling the sensations there. So breathe in, bringing space and light into the hot spot there, into the tightness. Now, there might be more space created as you relax into your breath, so then inhale again, and on the exhale, see if you can go a little bit deeper. And then again, stop and breathe. Consciously, mindfully breathing into the tightness. So it is our breath that dissolves the tightness along with our consciousness, our peaceful, loving presence, not judging anything, just allowing it to be. Inhale again, and on the exhale, release the hands, let the foot float down, uncross the right side, and relax the arms. Maybe the knees collapse on one another, and just let go into this moment. Feeling still the momentum happening on the right side. Just watching it from a place of sacred presence. You may also be aware of your arms and hands, a little warm or tingling all the way in fingertips. And then feel the feet on the ground once again with the knees bent, and then crossing the left ankle over the right thigh, lifting the right foot when you're ready, bringing both thighs and knees closer, clasping hands in the back of the left thigh, relaxing the right thigh, relaxing the right calf. And now see if you can flex the right foot, flex the left foot. And just pause for a moment, keeping the pelvis down on the mat at all times. Inhale fully, and on the exhale, start bringing the right thigh and knee closer. Now, exploring the left side, feeling sensations coming more powerfully the closer you bring the right thigh. And then stopping when it gets really edgy. Just stopping and breathing into it. Conscious, joyful breath. Right there into the hot spot. Inhale again, and on the exhale, see if there is space to go a little bit deeper into further edge as you had opened the tightness with your breathing, so there is a little further to go, then breathe again, stop, and just focus on the breath, flooding the sensation of the tightness. Feet are flexed if that's available. 2 more breaths. Inhale again, and on the exhale, slowly releasing the right leg, arm cross. Relax the arms, maybe let the knees collapse on one another. And maybe take a deep breath and let go with a sigh if you feel like it. And just feel sensations of purification moving through you. And notice how when you relax deeply, there is ongoing letting go. Now feeling the feet on the ground once again with the knees bent. Opening the arms to T position, straight from the shoulders if you have space. If you are in a tighter space, you can have your elbows bent so you are in a cactus, just to feel the opening in the chest and shoulders little. And feel your breath. And then pressing down into the feet, lifting the hips off the ground about an inch and shifting about 5 inches to the right and dropping the hips down. Stretching the left leg fully. Placing the right foot on the left thigh. Taking your left hand on the bent knee. Stretching the right arm straight from the shoulder. Turning your head over to the right. Again, if the arm cannot be stretched, maybe you can have that cactus elbow. Eyes are closed. Inhale fully. As you exhale, begin to guide the bent knee to the left. Starting to feel the right side of the body coming off the ground. The buttock, the hip, side of the body, the low back. And the moment your right shoulder starts to come off the ground, then you back off a little, keeping the shoulder on the ground, and that's where your twist ends. Now you can relax the left elbow by placing it on the ground, just keeping your fingers on the side of the knee. Now reaching away through the right arm and fingers to the right, and now feeling the bent knee extending itself to the left, and feel the powerful opening in between on the right side of the body, and just breathe into what you feel here. Conscious breath. Notice as you breathe, there is deeper and deeper letting go. Be aware of sensations on the side of the body, on the right hip, and from the hip bone to the oblique, chest, rib cage, under the arm, shoulder, then out through the arm. But also feel the belly, the chest, the heart center, spine, back. So much is going on. And feel your breath joyfully coming and going. Taking another deep breath, and then releasing on the next breath or the one after. So as you inhale, start to come back to center, both feet down, align the hips, spine and head, bring the right arm closer and relax. You may feel like breathing with a sigh, or you may just breathe quietly, focusing on the sensations. Riding the sensations like the waves in the ocean, taking you below the surface into the very depth of your being, the source of peace right inside of you. When ready, feel the feet on the ground again with the knees bent, pressing into the feet, lifting the hips off the ground about an inch, shifting about 5 inches to the left and dropping the hips down, stretching the right leg fully, and then placing the left foot on the right thigh, taking right hand on the bent knee, stretching the left arm to the left, turn your head over to the left, close your eyes. Inhale fully. Now on the exhale, begin to guide the left knee with the right hand to the right. Again, going nice and slow. Feeling the left shoulder coming off the ground. And when it starts coming off, back off a little bit and see if you like to place your right elbow on the ground and just keeping the fingers on the side of the knee if that's available. And you reach in a way to the left with the fingers and arm, the left arm, and you reach into the right with the bent knee. And feeling the opening on the right side, on the left side, of course. So notice the sensations again on the side of the body, from the hip bone, side of the waist, rib cage, side chest, underarm, shoulder arm, and then feeling the spine and back, the belly and chest. With each breath, letting go a little deeper. No thoughts, just awareness of sensations and breath. And on the next inhale or the one after, just feel it for yourself. Begin to return back to center. Both feet come down. Align the hips and spine, align the head. Arms resting close to the body or slightly away with palms up. The knees can collapse on one another. Or if your legs want to express in any other way, that's perfect too. And let go. Let go into the deepest stillness of your being. When you are ready, feel the feet on the ground again. Bend, the knees are bent, and bring the thighs and knees close to your belly and chest. Wrap forearms around the shins and lift the tailbone that way. And give yourself a little bit of rocking from side to side, feeling the massage of the spine and the low back. Or the whole back, really. And stopping in the center here, extending both legs toward the ceiling, holding the back of your thighs, pressing the thighs into your hands so arms are stretched fully from shoulders to wrists. And then flexing the feet, the toes come curled toward the shins, heels reaching up. Breathe in as you pressing the pelvis down and reaching up through the heels. Feel the back of the legs and feel the inversion, the flooding of sensations from feet and legs to the upper body. Bending the knees above your chest, placing palms on your kneecaps with fingers toward the shins. Separating the knees to opposite side and just having the big toes together. Now reach in between the knees to grab your feet, hold the feet if that's available, and bringing the heels closer to the floor, to the ground, and then reaching away through the heels, so feeling the very low back and the end of the spine pressing into the ground. So the whole spine is pressed into the floor. You can relax the shoulders also. Just follow the spine from the tailbone through the pelvis, low back, middle back, upper back to the neck. Breathing in vigor and strength. And then holding the feet, the sides of the feet or the toes, opening the legs to opposite sides with the bottoms of the feet reaching up to the ceiling. And just allowing yourself this last opening, happy baby. Wide opening for the thighs, the hips, the glutes, but also for the heart, for the mind. Releasing the last bit of tension and resistance from the whole being. You may be rocking or you may be still. Just feel it for yourself. And when this feels complete to you, just release the pose. Feet come down. And then transition gently into Shavasana, our final relaxation. Resting your whole body on the ground, on the comfort of your mat. The legs are stretched with the feet separated a little wider than the hips to release the hip, the joints. And the hands are with palms up, slightly away from the body to release the shoulder joints. You are aware of your breath coming and going in its easy flow, so soothing and comforting. There is peace in the mind, contentment in the heart, and relaxation in the body. Resting in a space of sacred presence, the purity of your being. Experiencing a complete integration in the space of non-doing presence, stillness, peace, harmony, domain of grace. knowing yourself as the lightness of your being, the lightness and the light. Returning to your innate harmony, a healing on a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level. One with the divine mind, one with the divine self, experiencing wholeness, perfect love. This is the reality of your life, this very moment of freedom, peace, joy, and love that you feel. That is the real you. And it is available to you every moment, each moment of your life. This is always there as your true essence, right within. So as we learn to identify with our source as the true self, the source of peace and love, one with the divine self, then we begin to transform our experience of life. The outer is only the expression or reflection of the inner. As there is peace and love inside, there is peace and love perceived outside. Relax and let go even more. And slowly begin to connect to your breath. Sometimes it feels like there is no breath. That's how deeply relaxed we are. As we connect to the spirit of our true self, the breath almost disappears. That's how light our being is. So allow your breath to start connecting you to your body, feeling your body revitalized, rejuvenated. And as you become more aware of your body, allow it to begin to move when you are ready. And this is always a matter of choice now. If you are ready to conclude your practice, then you move with that. If you like to extend your Shavasana, you are encouraged to do that. So wherever you are, it's perfect for you. I conclude our practice with one chant of Om. Hands in front of the chest, connecting to the heart center. Inhaling fully. My heart is filled with gratitude for having this experience of the pure loving self that we are. Namaste. Thank you, dear friends, for joining with me and facilitating powerful healing for ourselves, for one another, and for all humanity. I trust I will see you soon.